A simpler time, a prettier time. A time of gallant knights, spotless castles, and rolling hills. Wrong! There was mud everywhere, and you got jumped in the woods. Alright, yeah. Bohemia in 1403 was a beautiful place, and Warhorse Studios has lovingly recreated it in incredible historic detail in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But you know what else they've recreated? The graft. There's beauty in the graft. It's an authentic recreation of immersive medieval realism. There's no chosen one in Bohemia. Henry don't get a magical sword, a kiss on the head, and sent on his merry adventure. Nah, Henry's got to work for success, and mistakes need to be hidden. But all work and no play makes Henry a dull boy now, doesn't it? Problems can be solved with kindness, patience, but you could also solve them with gambling, sneaking, fighting, stealing the Knave way. So if you think gallant knights should stick to their cornerless tables and fancy getting a little grease on your greaves, a little crap on your cuirass, a little dirt on your doublet, then stick around, because this is the Knave's Guide to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Sponsored by Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. The story of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is itself a history lesson. You, at the back, get off your phone. Because all of the plot's major beats are drawn from true historical events, and many major characters are pulled right from the history textbooks as well. I mean it, get off your phone, I'm not joking. Curtain raise. Henry's on a diplomatic mission, playing escort and bodyguard to this character redemption waiting to happen, so hands cape on. A man so spoilt you'd think he'd been left at the back of the fridge for a month. It's your little gang's responsibility to bridge a gap between the opposing sides of the ongoing conflict. Sigismund of Hungary invaded and took his brother, the rightful King Wenceslas, as prisoner. The lords of the land, and in turn the citizens, are divided between supporting Sigismund's claim to the throne or returning King Wenceslas to power. We're Team Wentz, by the way. We're Wenceslads, if you will. You might say our boys Henry and Hans are Sigismund antis. Wah, things don't go well, and your Beachview glamping break gets cut short by an ambush. Luckily, the two of you survived because you were off having a bath. I guess personal hygiene has at least one benefit, but you have none of your weapons, none of your gear, no proof of your mission, and no way to prove Sir Hans's nobility, so to most people, you're just part of the rabble. Anyway, hop, skip, jump, and your slate has been wiped clean for a fresh start in a new world. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is set in the heart of medieval Europe, a region known at the time as Bohemia. There are two big, beautiful map areas, each centered around a key historic landmark. Trotsky Castle in the first map, and in the second, the sprawling city of Kuttenberg. Our medieval mission begins in the beautiful Bohemian paradise that surrounds Trotsky Castle. Carved into the peak of a dormant volcano that looms over the landscape, Trotsky Castle dominates the skyline in almost the entire surrounding map. Just don't expect a warm welcome there yet. And what a paradise it is. Look at this place, it's gorgeous. The woodland walkways, the bubbling brooks. You can enjoy a lovely walk through the... Did I just step in something? What was that? I just trod in something. Idyllic hamlets are full of life. People are going about their days and spending time together, getting work done, really living offline. This is the world that smartphones took from us. Kuttenberg is the capital of Bohemia, and some civilization could be a welcome break from the wilderness. Oh look, a little rat mate. But civilization don't mean safety. Any one of these people could be about to start on me right now. Like him. Sorry, officer, it was self-defense. He was literally, absolutely just about to start on me.
Shame on you.
I heard that. You're feeling brave? You're feeling brave? The big city is full of things to do, but it can be a scary place. There could be trouble waiting around every corner. We got lucky this time. The world of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is significantly larger than the first game, and every square foot of it is packed with details and dangers. Just pick a direction and start walking. You'll find landmarks, secrets, small-scale quests that tell stories about the world, and plenty of dangers too. Sure, you can fast travel, but not to avoid danger. Random events may trigger when you do, and it's up to you to decide how to handle them. Me, I like laughing at a guy's stupid name and then kicking his ass when he tries to fight me about it. Think you're knave enough? Yeah, I thought so. God, I'm so brave. Thanks, too. Fair enough. A pretty rough night on the job, mate.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Where am I?
You've lost all your big, fat, juicy character levels and you're working from a clean slate. So, how do we get Henry's groove back? In Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, character build is a realistic and delicately intertwined network of factors that grants many different approaches and many ways to build advantages. Skills pay the bills, and luckily our Henry's got more trades than a card binder. Want to hit back harder next time you jump by wolves? Craftsmanship. Want to discover how to brew tonics that can close bite wounds? Alchemy. Maybe you want to avoid getting jumped by wolves entirely? Stealth. Maybe a solution can be discerned from the learnings of the past on how to stop getting jumped by wolves? Scholarship. Drown your sorrows as you realise your fear of wolves consumes your every waking moment. Drinking. Cheer yourself up with some financially liberated retail therapy. Thievery. Just steal it, grab it, deserve it. You've just fell off a cliff, mate. Deserve a little treat. Obviously, there's a huge variety of ways to put all these skills into practice, and the practice is key. See, you need to use them to improve them. If you want to be better at clubbing stuff, start clubbing stuff. Improving your drinking skill, an excuse I'm going to be pulling out at my local tavern, can give you a higher tolerance for alcohol, allowing you to stack more buffs before paying a piper. Practice in scholarship means across the board, your learning gets even gooder. So you learn more experience when practicing other skills. There are hundreds of perks that affect the game in all kinds of ways. Here's a couple of my favourites. Charming Companion will make you more charismatic while your dog is with you. Realism's back. And Silent Fiddler will reduce the noise of your lockpicking, allowing you to fiddle more silently. Clues in the name, Silent Fiddler. Weasel Boy means you'll make less noise when sneaking outdoors, like a little weasel boy. And those were a few of my favourite perks. Like me, you talk proper good and stuff and you know how to charm a stranger and whatnot, you might be looking forward to applying those skills to get some medieval peasants to bend to your will. Good news, game's got loads of methods for talking. You may be surprised to hear that in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, persuasion is a realistic and delicately intertwined network of factors that grant many different approaches and many ways to build advantages. For example, if you're in an area where your reputation inspires fear and you turn up in filthy clothes and a blood-soaked sword, the dread you inspire will be pretty persuasive. But you turn up looking like that and try and convince people of your noble charisma, well, it's not going to work, is it? Because if you stink like a mud-soaked pig, you can't expect people to believe you're a noble lion.
You ought to bathe.
If you want people to treat you nice, you gotta look nice, smell nice, act nice, or they won't believe you're nice. How you treat other people, how you maintain yourself, the choices you make in conversations, and the quests you've completed in the local area all affect your reputation there, which in turn can affect your interactions with local people. Bloody gossips. Although your actions and choices have serious consequences, you're never locked into making a choice between being nice or being cool. Like, if you're a big softie and you start to regret telling the lady whose mum asked you to dance with her that you've seen chickens digging for worms with better footwork.
What did you just say?
You can always have a bath, put on your jauntiest embroidered hood, and start mending that reputation. Listen when I tell you that if you're going to try and steamroll the combat in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, it's going to steamroll you. You probably weren't expecting this, but the combat is a realistic and delicately intertwined network of factors that grants many different approaches and many different ways to build advantages. I promise that's the last time I'll do that. Probably. Combat is about careful preparation, attention, and management of your stamina. Attacking, blocking, parrying, and dodging, they all draw from your stamina. So if you spend all your energy swinging at the enemy trying to knock his block off, it's you who's going to end up with a red nose when they start to swing back and you've got no stamina to block with. Slashing weapons like swords will do great against a lightly armoured enemy, but if he's plated up like a walking tank, go for thrusting and bashing weapons like a mace or a hammer. Your armour is important too, and what's under there and what's under that. Just like real medieval soldiers, you have to layer up if you want that armour to fit right. Of course, that's all if you want to fight honourably. My advice, the smart, cool, hot thing to do is to get some shots in before they know you're there. And I'm not talking mead either. Sneak up on them, get some stealth kills in, sink a couple of shots before they even know what's hit them, then go in for the kill. Bows are fine, I guess, but this game introduces crossbows and even primitive firearms. Realism means everything takes much longer to load than you're probably used to, but it's well worth it to bag yourself a smart early advantage. Makes all the difference, especially if you're outnumbered, because that can make things go south fast. Bohemia awaits. You got everything you need to live as a scrappy knave in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Out now on PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. But if this advice was a little gritty for your delicate composition, and you'd prefer to be a little goody two-greaves, watch the Knight's Guide to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 instead. And for everything else, stick with IGN.